Perfect.
What's up, everybody? My name is Josh. You're watching Way Back. It's a show where we share a story that's leading up to our Sunday service on YouTube Community Live on this channel. Make sure you subscribe at 10 a.m. on Sunday. We want to see you there. Pillars. We all have pillars in our life, and I'm not talking about pillars that hold up buildings. I'm talking about the health and the wellness and the spiritual pillars that we all have. I mean, Isaac, you got a couple, right?
Like brick pillar?
Well, I know for right now because I can see it on Isaac's face. He's hungry. Hunger is a pillar that we all have. I know I have. And hangry would be actually what it's really called, I think, because you're hangry.
Yeah, I get it.
Absolutely. Where if we don't eat, sometimes life is just hard to get through. It's hard to treat people nicely. It's hard to sit in a meeting when we're hungry. I've got a guy that I work with named Austin. Here's a picture right here. Austin is awesome. Austin is in meetings all the time. We could be in a meeting, we could be in the studio, we could be recording music. Austin is engaged, and then all of a sudden, you could just see it on Austin's face. Kind of shrunks down, one-word answers, eye contact's kind of looking down. I can tell you what he's thinking about. He's thinking about Chipotle, he's thinking about Five Guys, he's thinking about what he's gonna eat for lunch. And until Austin gets food in his mouth, in his stomach rather, it ain't happening.
All those places sound good.
They all do, for sure. And I know that's the same for me as well. When I don't eat, it's hard to treat people well, it's hard to get my work done. Another one would be sleep. I'm a parent, I've got 2 kids, and when my second one, Molly, was a newborn a couple of years ago, I just remember the ridiculous conversations that we would have, my wife and I would have in the middle of the night when Molly was hungry. It'd be 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, Molly wants to eat, and Mom's ready to go. And I remember my wife waking up just so angry, so frustrated on the whole thing, just wants to sleep and can't. She looked at me and said, "You and your useless body."
Shots fired.
That's what I thought. I mean, I just rolled over and smiled and kind of played it off and went back to sleep. And at the time, you know, we can laugh about it now, but at the time it was real serious because sleep was a hard thing for us and life was hard to manage when you're not sleeping, and it was for us then. Personal time is another one, I think. I know I need personal time personally. No, that's too many personals. Too many personals, don't you agree?
You getting too personal.
I'm getting too personal. I like to restore cars. That's a personal time, I guess, if you will. For me, it's time I kind of rewind and reset, if you will. And when my kids go to sleep and my wife goes to sleep, I'll stay up for a couple hours and go out in the garage and throw on some music, and I'll tinker around and fix something. And that's just something that I like to do. It's a way that I reset. It's a way I recenter. I can kind of just forget about what's happening at work or in life or what's going on in the world. I can just kind of recenter. I know some people read or some people run. I like tinkering on cars. That's what I do.
Okay, what are you trying to tell us though?
Dude, you really need food, don't you? What I'm trying to say is we all have pillars in our life. You might agree with mine or you might have a whole different set. But we all have pillars that we somewhat need to maintain to keep life sane, if you will. When I'm looking at my stories from way back, I really see the ripple effect in my life now. And if I didn't maintain those pillars, I don't know where I'd be. And God tells us in Scripture that He is the main pillar in our life. He's to be the most important pillar. And if we can get our relationship with Him in somewhat a healthy spot, it really can affect our lives in a positive way, our lives at work, our lives at home, with our families, our friends. It can affect it in a positive way. So we're gonna expand on that on Sunday at 10 a.m. on YouTube, Community Live. I'll see you there.